Hello, in this video I will show you how I train to run faster. So, if you want to run faster, you have to start running faster. A lot of people, when they start running, they focusing only on the distance. So they want to run 5K, then you want to run 10K, and they want to get all up to marathon. But very soon they realize that running far doesn't make you running fast. So you can be a runner who can do marathon, but you cannot really run fast. And to change that, you need to add those 4 sessions. There's 4 training sessions which you should be doing if you want to run faster. The first one is speed work. Yes, you have to run faster and you have to train fast to run fast. That's quite obvious. The second one is the tempo runs. The third one is the long runs. And the last one is the strides. And now we're going to cover all of them. So, speed work. As I said, if you want to run faster, you have to train fast. You cannot just keep the same pace and hoping that more mileage will give you better results. So you have to do speed work. And the speed work is basically intervals. What you do is you are choosing a interval like 200 meters or 400 meters, and you run this as fast as you can. It's done the best on the track, but you can do this anywhere really. So you go for your 200 meters run, you're going very, very fast, and then you take a rest between 1 or 2 minutes, and then you repeat it. You repeat this 6 times, depends on how you feel. And over the time, you will learn how to maintain a good, strong, fast pace for longer, and this will improve your running speed. The second training session you should be doing is the tempo runs. And the tempo runs are shorter distances, like in terms of time, like 20-30 minutes, where you are pushing, you're keeping comfortably hard pace, around 80-85% of your effort. And those runs, they improve your lactate threshold, meaning you learning how to run faster for longer. The third session, super important, is a long run. And the long runs are over the distance run. So let's say if I'm preparing for fast 5K, I want to do the long runs around 8 to 10K. And those are much slower than your regular running. They are like, let's say, a minute slower per kilometer than your predicted time for 5K. But those runs are super important to work on your endurance and to train your cardio system. So then you can kind of sustain the longer efforts. And lastly, we've got strides. Strides is basically a fancy term for fast sprinting, fast running. So how you do them, you go for a run, for an easy run, and then maybe at the end of your run, or maybe in between somewhere, you do those 20 to 30 seconds of very fast running, making sure the technique is perfect. And this thing improves your turnover. So it's basically it teaches your legs to spin faster, and it's also teaches you a efficiency. If you come, so this was the 4th session you should be doing. On the top of that, those 4 different sessions, you've got a couple of different things you need to do as well. Strength and mobility. This is crucial for runners. I know not many people not many runners like to do strength mobility, but it's super important especially for the injury prevention, and also to make sure that your body can, if you want to run fast, you have to be strong. And you have to have a good mobility, because your stride, if you want to have a long stride, you have to be able to lift your leg high, and it's just super, super important. The second thing you should be doing is the technique. The running is it's very technical. Everyone thinks everyone can run, but not everyone can run well. And there's a lot of drills you can do to improve your technique of running. The third one, something runners don't like do too much. It's a fuel and rest. So you have to properly fuel your workouts before you go for a workout, and then to recover well, you have to eat well after the workouts, and you need to pay attention to recovery. So you need to start listening to your body, or start using some devices which allow you to monitor how tired you are. And then lastly, you need to test. You need to test around every 4 to 6 weeks, just to see whatever you're making improvements. And if you do make improvements, keep going what you're doing. It's clearly working for you. But if you see that you don't have any improvements, that's the time to change something. And that's all. That's how you do it. That's how you run faster. That's how I train to run faster, because I've got my ultimate goal is to run 5K below 5 minutes, 20 minutes, which I'm still like 2 minutes. I've got still around 2 minutes to go, but I think I will be able to achieve this by the end of this year. That's the plan. Okay, I hope it helps. Thank you very much.